Kani kadai ka Batisi TV, bat pidang pet ya ka kubor baman kasni, belawan rasa pi da ka rupa, ringkat bat ka orange Nissan, lom sopo near Fire Brigade Shillong.
New Nissan Kicks. Bookings open now.
Kipulit jangka West Giant Hills District kipalayo jing tip ha ka khat South Tarik Urisau arjar khat kendai halor ke jing klan no jong wei ubreu ubadon jing duna ha ka bor perkhat ubala sau pu sau snem karta ubadai unong shong shnong jong ka dong yau musiang kabadon ha wanang ba jong ka sor jawai kilara tokit ya ki hinre ngut ki bahayeng na ka bentaban pelong ya ke jing tokit ka babnia kane ke jing ra tokit jong kipulit ya kini ki hinre ngut ki bahayeng kadai hadian ba yau ni orang ba la suba ba ulayap na gajing sya hala gi jong gi bahayeng hasem bar hadian kani gi bahayeng kila tep no yo u haga sngi gi babot haga por kumba sau beje janmiet hadu san beje janmiet klem da pentip syaki pulit
14/10/2019 evening information was received by West Giant Hills Police that on 13/10/2019 evening one mentally challenged person by the name late Riwano Pasa 44 years resident of Yumusiang Wanangba Zwai was suspected to be assaulted and beaten to death by some of his relatives. Immediately on receipt of the information, an inquiry was conducted and place of occurrence was visited and suspected items have been accordingly seized. During further inquiry, it was learned that late Riwano Pasa was buried on the next day, that is on 14/10/2019 at around 4 to 5 p.m. without any knowledge or intimation to the police. As the case was suspected to be of murder, 6 of his relatives were detained for questioning in connection with the case. Similarly, a suo motu FIR has been filed and a case will be registered accordingly. Already registered. Case is already registered and an investigation of the case is on.
So in this connection, the relatives have been detained. We are still questioning them. The other aspect is that we will be writing a prayer to the court to allow us to exhume the body. And once it is exhumed, then we will have to send the body for post-mortem. And once the post-mortem is done, then we'll be able to carry on forward with our investigation. Because as I said, it has been reported that this person is a mentally ill person. And we have to see that the rights of such people are upheld. We cannot allow the rights of an individual, especially a person who is mentally ill, to be abused in such a way. We don't know about that. Because we are unable to find out, you see. So now we have to base our statements on eyewitnesses. Now even that also we have to see. Now if during the post-mortem if the doctor says that yes, there is alcohol content in his body, then that's a different issue altogether. However, we will have to wait for the report of the post-mortem and the expert opinion from the doctors. That itself will help us in the investigation go forward. Now as of now, I cannot tell you whether he was under the influence of liquor or not. The investigation is still ongoing. Now we are looking at different eyewitnesses. Could be friends, relatives, could be the village darbar, could be the village defense party, could be the neighbors also. But unless we are able to talk to a cross section of the population who can actually confirm that, right now I cannot confirm that that the family members have been torturing him or tormenting him. At this stage, I will not be able to tell you the exact details. I will not be able to tell you the names also. Why? Because you see, we are still at the stage of determining who is responsible for it. So if I tell you the name, perhaps they may not be involved also. It does not look good. But yes, they are his close relatives. I can tell you that they are his close relatives. And once we know who the main culprits are, and if they are responsible for it, then definitely we will share it. We will share it at the appropriate time. But as of now, it is still at the stage of interrogation and interviewing these people. So we will not be able to give you their names as of.